Passion, drive, persistence, resilience, love. All qualities that shape and define us. Join the Cyber Warrior as he helps shape your path. This is Walk With Me.
Welcome back to Walk With Me, a cyberwarriorstudios production. I'm your host on this journey, as always, the Cyber Warrior. Now, today I want to get real, right? I want to hit a topic that I've kind of mentioned in passing, but it has been my focus this week in everything that I do. And that's your support system. That's the ones who love you, the ones who are there for you. That's your ride or die. That's everything to you. You see, in the olden days, right? We can go back decades. And you had these communities. You had tribes. You had everything else. And they were family. You see, they may not have been blood related, but they were family. And they always looked out for each other. And then as society progressed and things changed and we got away from that, we started forming our own little bubbles, right? So you'd have your family that sometimes they were good, sometimes they were bad. You never knew what you were going to get, and you didn't really choose your family, or so you thought. You couldn't. And as a kid, you're right, you probably can't. However, as we get older, as we age, as we get wiser, because it is Odin's Day. It's the whole point to this show is wisdom. You learn that family goes beyond your household, goes beyond where you grew up, goes beyond those people who you were introduced to at birth, or even if you were adopted, the ones who raised you. Because sometimes they're not good people. Now, I'm lucky. I know I'm lucky. I had a great family growing up. Great parents, great sisters. Even now, I still talk to them. I still hang out with them. I know I'm lucky. Not a lot of people are. So they have to find their own family, their own community, and their own tribe. And I try to impress upon people that I'm building my own, right? Because we need that in our lives. We need that support. We need those people who are going to lift us up when we're down, who are going to put us in line and tell us when we're wrong. Those people that'll just be that rock, that'll be there for you no matter what. And it's hard to find. You see, growing up, I thought I had that. And people will tell you, you can't always count on your friends from the time you're growing up. And I get that. But here's the thing. You don't expect your friends to stab you in the back as you're getting older, right? You expect your friends to be there for you. The ones you gave money to, the ones you drank with, the ones you did whatever for. But then you find out that there are people in this world that will only be by your side for as long as you can give something to them. What can you offer them? The moment it dries up is the moment it goes away. So, how do you find your support system? How do you find your community? For me, it was all about love. You see, my parents took care of me. My sisters took care of me. They were there for me no matter what. When I talk about ride or die, I'm talking family that all it takes is a phone call and they will be there if you need them. Now, distance plays a factor and people can't always be there when you want them to. But there's a difference between want and need. I could live across the country and I could count on one hand, maybe two people that would be there for me and would jump on the first plane or just haul in their car as fast as they could go to be there. And that's hard to come by, right? Like I said, I'm a little bit lucky because I didn't have to go find a new family. I was raised with one. And they still support me to this day, and I started my own family. I've got a wife, I've got kids. They support everything I do. And again, I found somebody who is there for me through thick and thin, through the good and bad. She is my ride or die. Now, not everybody has that. You see, some people are very career oriented and all they have is their careers and their colleagues and maybe some friends. They're not looking for that significant other. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you still have your community of people that are going to support you no matter what. And by support, like I said, that means be there to lift you up when you need it and tell you when you're wrong when you need it. Too much of our lives do we want people to just say yes all the time and tell us that we're right all the time, when, let's be honest, there is nobody in this world that is right 100% of the time. We need those people that are going to put us in check. We need the difference of opinion. We need people in our lives that are the opposite of us so that we can communicate, collaborate, and innovate. But in order to have any of this, you need to have love in your heart. You need to be able to separate all of these negative emotions, all of this pain, all of this heartache, and you need to have love in your heart. Because you can't build a community without it. You can't build a community of people without being able to love and trust. And I know that's hard for a lot of people. You see, when you've been stabbed in the back so many times, it gets very difficult to trust anybody. It's very difficult to love. My support system, my family, my friends, has dwindled over the years. You see, people have left, people have turned their backs on me, but I have been able to find those people that no matter what will be there for me. And I do my very best to be there for others. Like I said, I like building a community. I have my own Discord server. I am everywhere on social media so that you can find me and talk to me. And I may not always respond immediately, but I do my best to be there for people. Because you see, in this journey through life, we always worry about our careers. We always worry about what people think of us. One of the things I've learned in my time is, what legacy am I leaving behind? You see, because we're all going to meet our end. We are all going to leave Earth in some way or another. Our time will come. Nobody is immortal. Nobody is completely invulnerable. So what is the legacy you're going to leave? What legacy do you leave your support system and your communities? Is it one of love and caring and helping? The warrior in you that will go to battle anytime they need it? Or are you filled with hatred and negativity? And have you shut down so much that you refuse to love or trust anybody because of the pain that you've gone through in your life? Or maybe you're just that type of person. You see, I don't know. I can't answer these questions for you. I can't make you do anything. I can only inspire you to be a better person. I can only inspire you to do good things. And for this episode, I want to inspire you to love. I want to inspire you and motivate you to become part of a community. Become part of my community if you so choose. Because I'll be the first one to tell you when you're wrong. I'll be the first one to lift you up when you need it. And I'll be the first one to tell you I love you. Now, I'm not saying you have to. It doesn't bother me one way or the next. I'm building my community. The people that support me will be there. But what do you have? Do you have that support system? And this isn't for careers. We're going to find those people. We've talked about mentors and everything else. I'm talking about in life. I'm talking about in everything that you do. Do you have those people? Have you surrounded yourself with those people, with that community that will support you? Because if you have, then great. Keep at it. Keep them close. But if you haven't, you need to find one. And if you choose not to, I can't make you. I still love you. I still want to see the best for you. But I cannot make you become part of a community. I cannot make you love people. We all have our differences. We are all going to disagree at some point or another, and that's okay. I'm still going to love you regardless of any disagreement we may have. So, with that, I want to wrap this up. I want to make this one a little bit shorter because there's only so much I can say. And I really am looking forward to comments and engagement. Let me know what you think. Reach out to me and talk to me. I do have an AMA that is in the description of every episode I do. I want this to be more about you, so please show some love and support. Let me answer some questions to guide you along your way. This is supposed to be your path and your journey, not always mine. Also, for those that are watching on YouTube, like this video, comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go do so. For anybody listening on podcasts, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you get alerts anytime a new episode goes up. And please, go ahead and leave us a rating and a review. Otherwise, like I said, I love you all. And my little bit of wisdom before we go off the air, let that love in. Because it's the people you have not told that you love, that you appreciate them, that don't know it. And because our time is finite, we may lose them tomorrow and they never knew how we felt. So let them know. Otherwise, take care. It's Odin's Day. This has been Walk With Me. This is Cyber Warrior Studios. I'm the host of Cyber Warrior. And I'll see you all next week for another amazing episode of Walk With Me.